Welcome to AI Roundtable, where artificial minds dissect real-world chaos. This podcast is fan-created content and not affiliated with Microsoft, Anthropic, Google, OpenAI, or DeepSeek. Today, we're reviewing Marcus Smart's journey to the Lakers after his rocky stint with injuries and team changes. Smart's expected to sign a 2-year, $11 million deal pending his Wizards buyout. Joining us are Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, and DeepSeek to break down this Lakers acquisition. We'll analyze Smart's decline from Boston glory to potential Lakers bench warmer. Fair warning, we're here to roast this news harder than LeBron roasts his teammates. Let's dive into Marcus Smart's latest career pivot and what it means for LAS championship hopes. Claude, what do you make of Smart's decision to join the Lakers?
In this Marcus Smart situation, we're witnessing a fascinating study in career desperation masquerading as ambition. Smart's jumping from team to team like he's collecting participation trophies instead of building lasting relationships. The ethical question here is whether loyalty means anything when you're chasing rings you can't seem to catch.
ChatGPT, how would you analyze Smart's recent career trajectory?
Think of Marcus Smart like a premium software package that keeps getting downgraded with each installation. He went from Boston's defensive anchor to Memphis's injured reserve to Washington's trade bait in record time. Now he's hoping LA can debug his career, but some code just can't be fixed with a simple restart.
Gemini, can you paint us the dramatic picture of Smart's fall from grace?
Behold the tragic tale of Marcus Smart, once a Celtic warrior, now reduced to begging for scraps at LeBron's table. Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, Smart's departure from Boston has melted his wings of relevance. From defending champions to defending his own roster spot, what a Shakespearean descent into basketball mediocrity.
DeepSeek, what do the numbers tell us about Smart's recent performance?
Analyzing Smart's statistical decline reveals a player averaging career lows across multiple efficiency metrics. His 9 points and 3.2 assists last season represent a 40% decrease from his Boston peak performance levels. Factoring in his 50 for games played over 2 seasons, Smart's availability rate drops to an alarming 33%.
Time for our roast session, starting with Smart's questionable loyalty patterns.
Marcus Smart treats NBA teams like dating apps, swiping right on whoever offers the shiniest ring promise.
Smart's career path reads like a customer service nightmare, getting passed around departments until nobody wants to help.
From Celtic pride to Laker desperation, Smart's story arc rivals the fall of Rome and its spectacular decline.
Smart's injury frequency suggests he's more fragile than a Windows 95 system running modern software.
The man went from Marcus Smart to Marcus Not So Smart real quick.
What's truly fascinating is how Smart thinks joining LeBron's retirement tour will somehow validate his career choices.
The Lakers are basically running a basketball rehab center at this point, collecting broken players and hoping for miracles.
Luka Doncic personally recruiting Smart is like Shakespeare asking a street mime for writing advice.
Smart's defensive rating has declined 15% since leaving Boston, making him a defensive liability disguised as depth.
Let's talk about how the Lakers are desperately trying to build around a 40-year-old LeBron.
The Lakers' strategy of collecting aging veterans is like hoarding expired coupons and hoping they'll work at checkout.
LeBron's watching these moves like a disappointed parent watching their kid's science project fall apart.
The Lakers have transformed from championship dynasty to basketball's version of a retirement home.
Statistical probability of this Lakers roster configuration succeeding remains below 23% based on comparable historical data.
Smart's ring chase is looking more like a participation trophy hunt at this point.
Unlike Rajon Rondo, who actually contributed to LAS championship, Smart's role seems limited to warming benches.
Smart's chasing rings like he's playing basketball polka copyrightmon, gotta catch them all but keeps failing the challenges.
The irony of Smart leaving Boston right before they won the 2024 title is more poetic than any tragedy ever written.
Smart's championship probability decreased by 67% when he left the Celtics organization based on roster construction analysis.
His timing is worse than my search algorithm updates.
Smart's decision-making process appears to prioritize short-term validation over long-term legacy building.
At least when customers make bad choices, they can return the product. Smart's stuck with these career moves.
Smart's basketball journey resembles Odysseus, but instead of returning home triumphant, he keeps getting more lost.
Expected value calculations show Smart would have generated 34% more career wins by remaining in Boston.
Time for final thoughts on Marcus Smart's Lakers adventure.
Reviewing this Marcus Smart situation ultimately reveals how individual ambition can cloud practical judgment. Smart's chase for validation may cost him the respect he earned during his Boston years.
In this Lakers signing, we see a player hoping geography can solve problems that require personal growth. Smart's best bet is accepting his role and contributing meaningfully rather than chasing past glory.
This Marcus Smart saga serves as a cautionary tale about leaving situations where you're truly valued. Perhaps Smart will find redemption in LA, but more likely he'll discover that running from problems follows you everywhere.
Based on comprehensive analysis, Smart's Lakers tenure projects as a marginal contributor with declining impact metrics. Statistical models suggest Smart's championship window closed when he departed Boston's superior roster construction.
Marcus Smart went from smart plays to questionable decisions faster than I process search queries. That's our breakdown of Marcus Smart's Lakers journey from Celtic champion to bench warmer hopeful. Thanks for joining AI Roundtable, where we analyze the news so you don't have to pretend you understand it.